Hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel. We are continuing the panning journey, this time with my very first update for my Advent Calendar project pan. Full details, of course, description box below, and I explain them in my intro, but essentially bringing the joy of the Advent Calendar all year long. Of course, I did start this only about a month ago. I'm a little bit behind on this particular project. But I am going to be rolling in 5 items every month so that I'm able to have everything in. I'm able to work on everything in conjunction with all of my other projects. So last month I rolled in 5 items to get us started in the intro. I'm going to be rolling 5 in that are going to be brand new for us today. But before we get into the new items, we're going to talk about the progress that I have made since the intro, and especially the one empty, because I did get one of these finished off. Probably going to be pretty obvious once we get into what the items were, but an empty is an empty, and it's all about using up your smaller, easy to use, sample sized, that kind of item for this project. Item number 1 is my fragrance in this project. So this is the Juicy Couture. This is the Viva La Juicy. Yeah, Viva La Juicy. And this is the perfume here. So if you caught my Finish 7 by Spring project pan, I did have a fragrance sample. That one was 2 milliliters. This one's 1.5. That took me way too long to go through. This is where I started with this one. So these weren't full when I started. This is where I got to for today. And that is only 5 uses, because I do have a fragrance that's rolled into my Drop 10 by Summer project. So I am playing with 2 fragrances. Again, both of them being sample sizes, so nice and small at this particular point. With only 5 uses, I got that far. So that's pretty decent. So, maybe like 15 more and that will be done. So that's the first item that I made progress on. My second item was indeed a full-size item. This is the Mary Kay lip liner in red. I explained in the intro more of the details about why I still put it into this project. And this, of course, is the color very red. I had intended to wear it today, but then I had reached for an eyeshadow that was in my eyeshadow usage project pan, which ended up being a little warmer than I anticipated or what I had initially planned for. So I had accidentally grabbed for this eyeshadow instead of another one, so it didn't quite work to have the red lip with these eyes, but regardless, that would have only given me 1 additional use. I've only used it 4 times in this project thus far. So there's still going to be a lot in here, and I'll have a little comparison picture up for you guys so you can see where we were to where we are now. Probably not a whole lot of progress because, again, I did only use it 4 times. It does not work with the lipstick. I have the Tom Ford. It's a little mini red lipstick that's in, this is Fantasy Project Pan, because this one is more of like a true red, whereas the one that's in the Tom Ford is much more of like a orangey based red. So they don't work together. So it's kind of picking and choosing. But progress is progress, and we'll get some more on that. The next item up is my empty. And so this is the hair oil. So this one was from Fable and Maine. So it was a pretty small sample. It only had 1.3 milliliters in here. And there's a little bit left in there that I just cannot get out. I got 2 uses. I could have used the whole thing in 1 use, honestly. There wasn't a whole lot in here. Not much of a scent to the item, but did it do anything? I mean, I did only use it twice, but it's like, I still don't think I noticed much of a difference. But I used it, and this is the first empty that we have in this project. So I'm so excited about that. So we got 1 down, 24 more to go. The next item that I had rolled in was actually a nail polish. So this was the Sephora Color Hit. This one is in the shade Cookie Break. So a nice, beautiful nude. It is the one I'm wearing today, so you can kind of see that in action a little bit. So a little bit of color with the nude there. It was brand new when I rolled it in, but you guys can see that line there, and I have marked it on the side here. There is only 5 milliliters of product in here, and I have used it only twice. So after the first use, I did see a little bit of a line coming down, and of course doing it the second time this morning, right, came down even further. So this is a polish where I will be seeing progress with every use, which is always so exciting. But I'm not putting a whole lot of priority on this polish at this point because, of course, I do have a whole project polish. There's a playlist for you guys. And especially with some of my seasonal colors, where I'm very much a seasonal nail polish wearer. So this can go all year. So I'm going to use this kind of as needed. But 2 uses so far, enough to see some progress. So we should continue to see progress as we keep going. So the last item that I rolled into my intro is this little guy. So this is the Glow recipe. This is their Hyaluronic Glow, the Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Pore Tight Facial. A lot of words. It was brand new when I started it. And I've actually used this 4 times already. And when they say you need just a thin layer, that's pretty accurate. 4 uses have gotten me to here, and I'll have a little video so you can see it a little bit better, since it's a light pink, whitish kind of color in a light pink kind of container. So 4 uses on it. I'm enjoying it. I love Glow Recipe. You guys know this if you've watched any number of videos on my channel. But, exciting. So, from the intro, I have finished 1 item thus far, but as per the rules I outlined in my intro, we are going to be rolling in an additional 5 items today. So, here is the box here, and of course the inside of the box, as I explained, I don't have all of the original boxes, although I do have the unboxing of this particular advent calendar up on my channel if you want to check it out. It's 25 days of beauty surprises from Shoppers Drug Mart. So I've tried to repurpose where I can. So for example, we're going to start off with box number 6 right here. 6! It works, right? It's totally fine, not cheating. This was originally box number 1, but in our case today it's number 6. And as I mentioned in the intro, I kind of stuffed things in randomly. And I did kind of try to recycle the boxes where I could for today. So I don't remember what I put in here. So it's going to be a complete surprise for both of us. So item number 6 joining the project. Oh, this is going to be an exciting one. So this is a little mini of the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is their Smooth and Blur Primer. So I do have one primer that is rolled into Partners in Cream right now. This one has 5 milliliters of product in there. So I'm excited to try this particular primer, very famous one. Don't have a box for number 7. This is too small also to fit the next item in here. So I pulled out one randomly, and the 7th item joining the project is the Body Shop. So this is their body butter in Shea for very dry skin. It's supposed to have 96-hour moisture. So we'll see about that. Nice neutral all the time kind of scent. Right, that is the start. I'll have a video so you can see it a little bit better as well without as much of the glare, hopefully. So it's never been used. It's been a little while since I've used a Body Shop body butter, or really anything from the Body Shop. So yeah, this will be exciting. So we got 50 milliliters of product in here, and you guys know I go through these kind of things very quickly because I try to apply like a full application of lotion, body butter, or something every day, and I'm quite generous with it. So yeah, this is exciting. Back into the box for day number 8. Day number 8, we have something that is hard to open. I don't want to rip the box again. So there we go. What is it? So tiny. Oh, would you look at that? I gave myself another perfume, but this one's got like nothing in it. So this one is the Valentino. It's the Viva. This one? You can tell. Languages aren't particularly my speciality, but I'm trying. Apologies. But this is the Valentino fragrance. This also came in part of that Christmas set. The Shoppers Drug Mart Fragrance Discovery set, where it had 12 samples in it. This was one of them. And of course, a voucher for a full-sized item. Now this one, yeah, there's not a whole lot in there. And if I remember correctly, not a big fan of this particular scent. Yeah. So this is probably towards the bottom of the barrel. I do like the Juicy Couture one better than this. So we'll kind of play with this one, see where we're at. But this is going to be even easier because we're starting so far down. Like literally, this is the starting point. I didn't use it before this. I may have sprayed it once to kind of get a sense of the scent. I don't remember if I even did that. This one's also even smaller. This is 1.2 milliliters of product in there. So, yeah, tiny little baby. Hopefully it won't take too long. A big box coming in next. I mean, that potentially could be a 6. I think it's a 9. What do you guys think? Sometimes these numbers are hard to tell, but oh boy, guys. Oh boy, I can already tell you what this is. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. So another Body Shop product. This one, of course, is a lotion. So we do have a body butter and lotion. So different products, similar purpose. This one is the Satsuma Puree Body Lotion. We've got 60 milliliters of product in there. How does this one smell? Oh, that smells so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I am. Yeah. This is gonna be great. I do like those kind of fresh citrus scents. This is going to be beautiful. Last item that we are going to be rolling in today. This is going to be item number 10 of 25. Probably not like a lotion or a body care product because of how small this package is. And we have, ooh, okay. We have another mask to join the Glow Recipe one. So this one is Pixie. This is the Skin Treats Vitamin C Caviar Balm. Leave-on mask. Still got the seal on. Maybe a little bit of a citrusy scent to it. I won't know until I actually start using it. There is 15 milliliters of sample in here, so it is, a decent amount. So compared to Glow Recipe, this one is 10, this one is 15. So yeah, a new mask to play with. So just a real quick overview. These are the new items that are joining the project. We have a primer, a fragrance, a mask, and 2 body moisturization type products. And those are, of course, joining the current items that we still have left over from the intro, the lip liner, the mask, another fragrance, and a nail polish. So kind of a messy looking basket in there, hard to get everything to stay. But that is what we still have in the project. So we have 1 empty down at this particular point. We've got 9 items currently in the project. And of course, next month, there will be another set of 5 joining the project. So let's take a moment and talk about some goals. I've set some goals for the next update. First goal I want to do is on the Glow Recipe, their Watermelon Glow. This is, of course, their mask, right? That's how much we have left. And I think we're really, really close to the bottom there because, again, I've already used it 4 times. So the goal for this one is to get this item done. So the second goal is going to be on the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I do have 1 primer already in a project, but that is the only other primer that I'm using. So I figure if I split time between the 2 a little bit, the goal for this is to get about half of it complete. So we'll just kind of eyeball it, but again, depending how I balance between the 2, that should be a pretty decent goal. It's going to be a constant goal nail polish. I would like to be able to make a new line on this particular one. So again, if I'm using it at least just a couple times a month, I should be able to get a new line on there. So the big trick or the big question will be to be able to make enough of a line that the permanent marker doesn't blur into each other. But that shouldn't be too bad and shouldn't conflict too much with project polish. Since I have these 2 perfumes rolled into this project, plus 1 in Drop 10 by Summer, I think I do want to set a goal to finish off one of these fragrances. And because I have 2 in this project, I still have some time because we just started Drop 10 by Summer. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Viva on hold. I don't mind the scent of that one. It's not what I'm going to pick for my voucher, but it's decent. But I think the Valentino, the fragrance here, especially because it looks so far down, that kind of helps a little bit. I think this is the one I'm going to focus on, and I actually think I want to try to see if I can finish it. If it works like Viva, hopefully that shouldn't take too long. But if it works like the Jimmy Choo one, then we've got a lot of work set out for us because that literally took me 44 uses to finish a 2 milliliter sample. So, because again, I don't wear a lot of perfume. And I also work in a scent-safe environment. So, wearing fragrances, especially, but really fragranced items at work, not really the best thing because some people are very sensitive to scent, and myself even, too much scent can trigger a headache. The last goal I'm going to set, again, I have 2 body moisturization products in this project. So I think what I want to do is focus on the Body Shop with the shea butter. It's in a tub, so that's going to make it really easy to pull product out. Get a nice kind of neutral scent, so even on days where I do have a headache, right, this is something I can reach for. And because I do have, again, the Skin is In Project pan, I just rolled in a Bath & Body Works body cream in there, which I do want to finish over the course of the month. Plus, I do have the Clarins body lotion that I rolled into Drop 10 by Summer. So I got a lot of lotion going on. But what I might do, I might try to focus on this guy. Hopefully to finish. If not finish, at least make some good progress on it. Because again, having 2 in the same product category stresses me out a little bit, and I don't want this to be boring for you guys. So that's my current thinking thought. If I can finish these 3 items, then that means I will have a completed of 4 of the 25 for the next update, which isn't bad, all things considered. So especially since we're in a lot of like the play and the fun and all of that at this particular point. And of course, I still have a good variety of items to continue playing with so far. All right, and that is everything for this update. So this was my first update for the Advent Calendar Project Pan. Again, check out next month. I'm not quite sure when this will go up. Kind of depends on how I progress through things and the rest of my filming schedule, because I do have a lot of project pans going on as well. So make sure that you're subscribed so you do not miss that update if you're looking forward to update number 2. And we'll see how I do with the 5 goals that I have set for myself in preparation for the next update. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Have a wonderful day.